Uh, Hello, DJ. Slow start today. What you doing, Bunkie? Pumpkin pulled a Duncan a couple of days ago with my friend. What did he do? Or what did Pumpkin do? Duncan, what you doing, bud? Look at him. How much did I miss? Patricia, you didn't miss anything. We just got on. We're late today, and we're just kind of taking it easy. We've been working a lot, so we're finally chilling out for a minute. Duncan. 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 What you doing, bud? Pumpkin saw my friend push me. I was in the pen with Pumpkin. Pumpkin got after him. Yeah. They can get protected, which is it's a good thing, but it can also be very terrifying. Sorry, I'm trying to read and I'm watching him. I'm trying to figure out things I can do with this camera, but I can't really do much with this gimbal. I thought I could be able to track him to where I could just leave it on him, but the gimbal has that option, but it won't let me do it on YouTube Live. I don't know why. Hello to USA and Sweet Duncan. Well, hello, Axel. Cindy, say hi, Duncan. And Cutie can't help but love a big boy from Kentucky. Oh, hello, Cindy. Let's see. Ariana, hello. Yeah, guard pigs. I actually do make very good guard pigs. Duncan's good at staring off into the woods and growling when he hears something down in the woods and sees something, and then we eventually finally figure out it's a neighbor 100 yards away, and he's staring at them and letting us know he doesn't like it. Only because he can't see them that well. I've never seen Pumpkin do that. It scared me a bit more than I thought. Yeah, it'll scare you the first time they get kind of protective aggressive.
Yeah, but he doesn't get aggressive.
We're not talking about him. We're talking about hers. Duncan likes to scare you off and catch you off guard by, will you bring some carrots, please? And me a drink, if you don't mind? Please? Water, ice water. But sorry you're late. You're not late. We just started just a few minutes ago. I think we actually started, 4 minutes ago. But Duncan likes to catch you off guard with stomping his feet really loud and barking really loud to where you can feel it rumble in your chest. And at that point, you just freeze and start looking around like, what did he see? Philip Goins said hi. Hello, Philip. Bring tequila. I'm just gonna stick with ice water. I was gonna be terrible and have a soda, but I'm just not. Well, we're out, so it doesn't matter. But I wasn't really feeling it anyway. It's been nice and warm, or it was hot earlier, but now it's cooling off, and a good ice water will be great. Philip said, "How are y'all doing?" We're doing great. We are just whooped. We finished. We finished the goat pen. It's done with the gate and all, and I did that this afternoon as soon as I got off work. We're not going to put them in them, just put them in it tonight, because we're actually going to get some. I'm gonna get a light to put inside of it, and also I've still got to wire the water bowl that goes in there because it has to be plugged in and plumbed in, so that way we don't have to worry about them ever running low of water. It'll be hooked up to Duncan's source here, and I got to bury the cable or bury the water line all the way around to there, and then I got to run power all the way to there. I'll probably do that all throughout the afternoons this week. Y'all have been rocking it with the amazing. It's a lot of work. Thank you for that, but it is just from working all day and then coming home and trying to get that done. Oh, and then we piled Duncan's shavings up through the winter time out in the woods to kind of let them dry just a little bit, and then start fermenting, I guess. And then as soon as the warm starts hitting, I go down and I spread everything out. That's all I did this afternoon. I spread every bit of that out, and then finished that gate and put a latch on it to where he couldn't unlock it and let them out when he wants to, because he will. Let's see. Yep, cold and snowing here in Michigan. Yeah, no, I'm good. Right now, I think it's in the mid 60s because the sun's going down, but today it was right at 80. How was your day today? I already answered that, I think, didn't I? Yeah, if I didn't, Philip, I'm sorry. Yeah, busy. If I said that already, I'm sure I probably did. It stopped snowing in the Baraga area. Yeah, y'all can keep the snow. And this weekend I have to house sit to my sister and brother-in-law. They will go to Tennessee, hoping the rooster is nicer. They say he is, but I don't know. Just tell you what's a rooster deterrent. Go out there with a lawn chair and one of the ones that folds up so you can sit there and clack it at it, and hopefully it'll scare it off. Let's see. And it's done snowing after tomorrow for us. I hope so, Ariana. How old is Duncan? Duncan is 3. He will be 4 this July. It's hot here in Louisiana. Yeah, we're a few states over from you in Georgia, so y'all probably got a lot more humidity than we do, but it's pretty humid here. There's some loud geese flying over. Let's see. Keep that here, Philip. There. Oh, keep that there. So, oh, you don't want the heat, DJ? I love that. I take the heat every day. Duncan. See, he's already over there messing with the latch I put on, and it's hopefully Duncan proof. Keep those geese by you. Yeah, no, there's a lake and ponds all around us, so that's probably where they're heading to. It's hot here. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, I think he already saw you or the carrots one. Oh, man. I'll take dry heat over humid heat. Well, we only get, about a month of dry heat, and the rest of it's all humid.
We never have dry heat. What are you talking
For the first part of spring, we do. And then as soon as, into spring, summer hits, it's hot.
about? Where you been?
Hey, bud.
It ain't been in Georgia.
Did you see or smell the carrots, I believe? Let's see. I would love a 3-season year. That would include a summer. Hi, boss lady. Let's see. I'm trying to read for hunting season. Hold on, bud. I'm trying to read, and I'll get you your carrots. Do you smell them? Do you smell them? Here, I'll try to move this over. All right, here, bud. Here, bud. Here. Here we go. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. All right, you're only going to get another half for right now, okay? We got to save some. Yum, yum. Like a slot machine. There we go. Yum, yum. And the goats are already starting, I guess, because they heard me. And Duncan looked for snacks. Yeah, that's right now that's all he's doing because he already ate dinner. So he can have some carrots, but that's about it. Here, let me try to put this over there. Here. Look at Duncan. Oh. What you doing, bud? Oh. What you staring at? Doing your scary stare. He's a bunkin. Let's see. He's telling you that you're taking too long. Oh, well, yeah, it's every day. What's y'all's favorite thing to do with Duncan? We just let him out, and some days we'll let him up in the front yard. He'll have fun out there running around. But the most time we just like to come out here and sit, especially now that we got all this finished off. We can just put a chair in there, which is always risky because he'll probably end up throwing you out of it. And we just sit out here and chill. Randy says, hi, hello. I love when you say yum, yum, yum when you give him treats. I've done that since he was a baby. Let's see. He loves throwing people out of it. Yes, he does. He tried to do it to me earlier. I got done finishing his, or the door on the goat barn, and I sat down there with him for a total of probably 5 minutes, and then he walked up and started sniffing under my chair, and I just braced myself knowing it was about to happen. Let's see. Where you going, bud? Duncan. I don't have nothing. You don't have to keep side-eye looking. Duncan, he's a good boy. Bruh, 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 bruh. You good boy. I need to go try to get that internet thing down here so I can have some better service, because if I try to move around much, it'll cut out. So if y'all could stand by for just 1 minute, I'm gonna connect to the other router, run upstairs, grab the one to bring outside. So, does he like apples? Yes, he does like apples. Y'all could give me just a second. I'm going to go grab our internet router and bring it outside. That way I can move around without it freezing. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It'll take a second, but should be able to start moving around once this thing connects. Hold on, bud. Hold on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, hold on. Here, I'm on this side. Yum, 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 yum. Are those yummy? Are those yummy? I can hear climbing on the trailer wall and it's behind me. Here, here. Yum, 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 yum. All right. One more small one. What about carrots? Oh, yeah. He loves carrots. Oh, well, you can't do that. I got to be able to see. You ready? Here we go. Yum, 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 yum. That's a good boy. I gotta wait for this thing to boot up. It takes me it takes it a second. And once it does, I'll be able to move around. I just gotta wait for it to make a noise. Can everybody hear me okay? Because I'm just trying to make sure I'm connected far away, but I'm trying to get this one to boot up outside. Water. Okay, good. Just bear with me. I'm trying to check everything. Because I'm relying off that little thing right there to connect. And I'm waiting for it to make its little chime so I can start moving. Oh no. Hold on, buddy. I'm trying to figure out something. Okay, I think it's connected. Let me check. Corinna, hello. Like I said, y'all stand by. I'm trying to get this all figured out because I want to have better internet outside today. All right. Sorry dealing with two four-legged beggars. Yeah, they're the worst. Oh, what's my phone doing? No, no. Duncan, it's your fault. I don't know how, but it's your fault. Yeah, I don't know about the beggars. Ugh. All right, so hopefully I can start moving around now and it won't freeze on y'all. So let's go check on these little turds. Look, there's two of them. Look, they got fuzzy tails. We finally got this one right here. Madeline started doing it. And she's got him to where he'll start trying to headbutt. And he'll stand up on his back two legs and come running sideways at you. It's quite hilarious. But they're both real sweet. They're both real sweet. If everybody can still hear me, I will walk over and show the goat barn. Because like I said, besides just, we could put them in it tonight. We just put a water bowl in there, but we want to make sure it's fully done to where they have a light in there. And that also helps us because I'm going to put another security camera, and he is peeing. Duncan, a little modesty. But we just want to make sure that we can see them better at night, because we are going to put a security camera in there too, just so we can check on them. I was thinking about goats, but I'm not sure if hot wire will work. Funny, but will hurt as they get bigger. Well, the good thing about it is those right there, they're going to max out around like 45 pounds. So it won't be as bad, but it also won't be as cute as it is now. Because right now when they do it, it's like, oh, they're trying so hard. Duncan doesn't know what modesty is. No, he doesn't. You could have covered up, sir. See, Randy, you said I was thinking about goats, but I'm not sure if hot wire will work. What do you mean by that? You talking about an electric fence? That's my only guess with a hot wire. Duncan, I don't have any carrots right now. I gotta get some in a second. How about scratchies? I'll give you scratchies, huh? You don't want those? And then now the goats, what are they doing? Oh, they're climbing on the gates inside of the, yes, sir, for sheep. Actually, the electric fence, hot wire, whatever you want to call it, they will work for goats. We're actually probably going to end up getting one of those mobile, it's like a mesh net system, and they're actually pretty cheap. You can get 100, and I think it's 144 foot section of it, to where our plan is just let them go down in here and net off an area. But that's basically all it is a net, and it's got poles, and you just hook like a have-a-heart up to it, or a small little solar charger to it, and they react very well to it. It'll tap them one time, and once they do it, usually once or twice, they won't go near it after that. But yeah, the goats, well, I can assure you the electric fence, wire, all that stuff, it works. That's actually how one of the people that the breeder we got our goats from, That's how they had theirs off. That she had little sections so she could move them to different little paddocks, and so they didn't stay in one spot. And that's what she used. She just used, like, I think, like the lowest, smallest little solar charger that you can get for those nets. And whenever an area would start getting worn down, she would just move it to another one. Some of the people we've sold pigs to, they have goats, and that's what they, yeah. We're probably gonna get one, but of course that's in time because we want to let them get just a little bit bigger, because we're not just gonna set them outside and go good luck and then walk inside. Play set for goats to climb on. Oh, we got this today. I got to put it together. Here's another thing I did today. They have a seesaw. That's just a feeder that I wish I could have got on camera, because I tossed it over and I was trying to make it land on the center of it, but it just hit and then leaned up against it. So I'll take that as a win. But yeah, they have a seesaw that they've been playing on. That's my idea of moving them around. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do for them down here, because we'll find little, because all this, now I guess I can move since I got my internet out here. Like I said, all these were piles that we put his shavings and the manure, and then once it dries, we rake it out and flatten it, spread it out through the woods. And here in probably about another month, all this will start turning green, and it looks really, really nice. So we're just gonna start taking them down. I gotta go get my tire inflator before I forget. I'll forget it. But all this will be green, so that way we can set up little paddocks just in different spots, and then just let them chew all the grass and whatever they want to their heart's content. Let's see. Get the big spindle things, like what construction companies. Yeah, the wire spools. I'm actually looking for one, because a friend of ours had one that I was going to get from him, and he thought it was still good, but when we actually went to move it, the bottom of it was completely rotted out. So I'm just going to find another one, because that is the good thing about them, is they're all wood and cardboard. So when they rot out, you just throw them off into the woods because they decompose, and grab another one. Right on, nice. Nature's lawnmowers, yeah. Yes, those. Sorry, I forgot the names of certain things. There's probably, it's regional things. I'm sure it's called something different where you're from. Down here, we call them wire spools. And I'm sure a lot of people do. Well, when I was a kid, outside, for, and not a joke, I wish I, had a cell phone or could even get a camera back then. Not because I'm that old, it's because we were poor as dirt. But our picnic table that we had out in our backyard was it was a picnic table. It was a wire spool. I always make names up for things, or just call them thingies, thingamajiggers, thingamabobs, thingamajiggers, whatever you want to call them. Duncan. Duncan. What state are y'all out of? We are out of Georgia. Stand by for a second. I can grab my water. Let's see, that too. Let's see, drives my parents nuts when I do that. I usually run through many names for either giving up or making up a word. Well, I mean, hey, whatever works, works. If you can kind of figure it out from a made-up name, that means it's not made up. That means it's fictional somewhere. Or not fictional, sorry, fact. Right on Florida here. Nice. We used to live not too far from there. We lived about 45 minutes from Jacksonville when I was stationed at Fort Stewart down there. That was, oh man, 12, 13 years. Wait, how old is Madeline? 14 years ago. Sometimes I find a picture and show. And that's easy too. You can usually just go, that thing. It's what are those things that you strain noodles with? Colanders. I couldn't think of what it was called one time. I don't remember who was asked, or I was trying to explain it to, and I was like, I need one of those things, you know. And I couldn't think of the word colander, so I just called it a hole bowl. Yeah, bowl with holes. I called it a hole bowl. Okay, I'm caught up now. Sometimes I find a pic. Okay, so now I can probably show this a little better. So since I've got still good steady internet, I got sides done. I just did T111. When wintertime hits, all this is predator wire, so nothing can try to get in there through the sides. There is a gate right there, but we're not going to use it. I basically made like a little tunnel over here to where they can go from in there to out there. And the cool thing about it is I left the rafters open. So for one, airflow. And then two, when it comes to wintertime, when it does get really cold, we're going to have heat lamps mounted up in there. And that right there will be adequate, way more than adequate for them. And because I don't want them to get kind of stuffy inside of it. And the cool thing about their water, the bowl, is it's heated too. So we'll mount it to the front, but then on the front, we're going to do, I'm going to put some insulation, the pink board foam on the outsides out here to where it'll just be little sections I can pop in and out. And then I'm trying to think of all the other things. I went ahead and put pavers. Those were, I've had those for like 6 years and never used them. But I got them all spaced about a ½ inch apart. So that way when it does rain, we will be able to not worry about them getting soaked. Because if any water does get in there, it'll just flow through the cracks and crevices through it. And it'll keep them elevated up off the ground about like 3 inches. And of course, keep them warm. You were saving them for a reason. Yeah, they were off in the woods, and Chrisana was the one that actually said, don't we have pavers? I'm like, yeah, we do. I forgot about those. Hi, boss lady. Hold on, she's talking to Madeline. Madeline just pulled in. Yeah, I've currently been in Central Florida for 13 years, but I miss snow in the winter. I am very hungry. What does your mom feel like eating? Okay. Oh, DJ said hi. They both said hi. But if I can walk in here in a second, I will show you the magical gate I made. It's pretty rigged, but I think it'll work. Oh, he found his little snake. He found his snake. That thing has been through it, and I'm surprised it used to have squeakers in it, but is he eating the gate? He's taking a few chomps out of it. Yeah, he did. He walked over to the gate once he saw her. How'd it go from 80 degrees here today? Now it feels like it's cold. But yeah, that's his little snake. And again, I'm surprised there's anything left. All the squeakers are broke in it, but it's just like a little leather toy. Duncan, you good boy. Duncan. Woof. Oh, what are you thinking? We eating gourmet tonight, Taco Bell. I know. Yeah. Welcome to spring. Yeah. Well, we had our blackberry winter. Was it last week?
Yeah, and it's snowing.
Yeah, we had our blackberry winter last week, and now like I think the low this week's like mid 50s, high 50s. I'll take that. Good way to clean your system. Yeah, it is. I know Taco Bell is just terrible, and it's probably like worse than dog food, but it's good. Uh, would he walk in a creek if you took him for a walk fishing? We actually haven't. Well, I've wanted to take him to like a creek or something, but the problem being with that is, uh, all around us is mainly, uh, it's there's not much sandy areas for him to walk on. All the areas around us, it's since we're right here off the mountain, it's just rocks, and I'm not talking about little bitty. I'm talking about chunks just all over the place, and we would be terrified he would stumble and hurt his leg or his hoof or something like that. And the other thing is, if we did go somewhere, we would, of course, it would have to be. I'm not saying private, but it would have to be a place where there's nobody around because we just wouldn't want to take him where there's a bunch of people, um, just for the attention sake of it for him. Oh, look, he's playing with it, Chrisana. Um, but yeah, it's more. Basically the two things are safety for him, just the amount of people around, and the just the terrain. Well, he's really playful tonight. Yeah, he is really playful. I don't know if it's playful or destructive, um, but no. Where was the? Yeah, Randy. We would love to take him to a creek or something like that. That as long if it was just flat and muddy, he would love it. Yeah, we don't need an overstimulated toddler. No. Yeah, I understand he would get attention. Yeah, um, and that's kind of one of those things too. When we have taken him to these little events that we go to, it gets kind of chaotic sometimes because you want all like the people to be able to enjoy him and pet him and give him scratches, but sometimes it starts to get out of hand because people don't remember, or that maybe it just gets caught up in the oh, it's a Duncan factor. It's he's still he's huge, and we would not want him to accidentally lean on somebody, lay on somebody, or somebody stick fingers through, and then he's just like ooh, little carrots, and it's just all safety stuff. Duncan is watching Bobby and Ball now play with his ball. The goats are cute. Yeah, they're behind me, and they won't stop. They're in here like it sounds like they're running like laps on the walls of the trailer. I can just picture it now. Yeah, like I said, it would be really fun to take him to a lot of places, but it's just as soon as someone sees him, most or a lot of people see him when we take him to places. They're actually in shock because they've never seen a pig that large, and they're just kind of standoffish, which is perfectly fine, and it's great because we don't have to worry about them trying to get too close to him or to him. But that's the biggest thing. Just like the guy on here, or on he's on all the social medias, Rufus the Bull. Sometimes he's really sweet, and he can go up to him and love on him and everything. But you gotta respect the size because these animals, even Duncan, he's so chill. Everybody and every animal is entitled to having a bad day. Just say Duncan wasn't feeling good or was grumpy, he could accidentally step on somebody and all that. So we keep that situation from happening. Just around a bunch of. We're actually going to be doing a. I guess you'd call it a meet and greet, wouldn't it be up there at the feed store, kinda?
No, it's not a meet and greet. We're just going up and film content.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I didn't know what you'd want to call it, but yeah, we're going to be taking him up to a feed store that's a county over from us. We're going to do some content videos up there with them, because that's where we do get all of our feed for Duncan, and they have been over backwards for us, trying to help us get feed, because we still feed him show feed, and yeah, they don't keep it in stock year round because shows aren't going year round. Well, there are, but in our area they slow down for about 4 or 5 months. So they have done a lot to keep us keep Duncan his feed, and just went out of their way to make it happen. See, Stocam Bitcoin or Bit. I can't pronounce that. That's a happy boy right there. Yes, he is a happy boy. Number 3, sweet tea. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I've been pinned by my Duroc Hampshire boars when we had them. My dad has had to help pull me out. Yeah, and not even mean to. They can just love you. Be careful. Did Duncan have dessert? Yes, he did. He's been having some carrots. Yes, sir. I follow Rufus and Muffin. Oh yeah, Muffin. Yeah, Muffin man. He's awesome. Foxy and Wizard. Yeah, we actually I've been talking to. I believe his name is Matt. I've been talking with him over text a few times. We're actually in the near future, hopefully, going to be able to do like a little collaboration with him. Don't know how we're going to do it yet, because they're about 4.5, 5 hours from us. So we've got to figure out how we can make that work, because he has his van now to where he can better haul Muffin in, but it all depends on, where we're going to meet, how we're going to do it. Because we got our trailer we could put Duncan on, and he would. Yeah, we wouldn't let them be out and around each other, because we don't know how. Because, just like Duncan, chill dude, usually happy, and Muffin's always really sweet and stuff. But you get 2 of them that don't know each other together, they may butt heads. Does Duncan give kisses to anyone? Yes, he does. He does sometimes, rarely for me. Maddie can come down and get right down in his face and say, "Give me a kiss," and he'll pop his nose up, and she'll give him a kiss. But if he's feeling really nice, he'll do that for me. But it's rare. Usually, as soon as I do it, he walks up, he puts his nose on the ground. See, those boys didn't realize their size, and the one we named Hank I always had, because Hank was infamous for pinning me, and him and my dad never. Yeah. Any Duncan merch shirt? We have stuff. If you are interested in something, I have an email. Oh, hold on. He's gonna get a see if he can give you a kiss first. Oh, you're not going in there? Okay. Well, oh, she's in her good shoes. She's gonna give him a treat. It's okay. He's actually gonna get a. Oh, that was a donut. It's already gone. Yeah, it's okay. It ain't gonna hurt him this one time. Need to get Duncan in a van. Yeah, good luck with that. Actually, there would not be an issue getting him in a van as long as we had a ramp and we could, it was low enough. We could get him up, or have like Muffin does, and be able to back up to a wall, or like a defilade in the ground. We could do it. Love you. Be careful. We could get him in a van, but the problem lies is, unlike. Yeah, he's nothing like Muffin. When Muffin, when he gets in the van, he's chill, and Matt can just hand him some treats back, and he's just as happy as can be. And he doesn't destroy the van. Duncan would probably grab a hold of your seatbelt while you're driving and try to choke you out from him pulling on it, and then he would start chewing on the seat. And then he would start trying to chew on the headrest, and then he would chew on everything that he could get on, or get his mouth on, to where you would just have to stop and be like, all right, we're done. About the merch thing, if you want, send us an email to our Dunkie Bunks Crew Gmail, and just let me know what you're after, and we'll see what we have. But we have limited stuff. We haven't really done much in the merch thing because we usually just do like little giveaways at shows for the kids and stuff. But just email us. No kisses to guys, says Duncan. Like I said, sometimes he's nice. Hank is double, almost triple his sister, who I own. Side, he is huge. Thank you for the nice live video. It's late in Germany. Good night. Actually, you have a good night as well. Duncan, you're a menace. Yeah, he's sometimes he's a nightmare. Look at him. I look so sweet and innocent, but then I'm a turd. Ain't that right, buddy? So it made my dad nervous when I get in with him. The reason, because our Cooney we should cross girl was with him. Ooh, yeah, that would definitely be kind of nerve-wracking getting there something that huge, especially when he had a girl in there. All right, Duncan, I'm gonna go over here and show off your neighbor's house some more. Did you text her mine?
I told her just to get the same thing you always
Oh,
do.
okay, okay.
Like, it wasn't that complicated.
I know, I tell her that every time.
Oh, that's y'all.
All right, so, yep, here is their goat's little thing. This is my homemade Duncan-proof little latch, because if I put a latch on it, he would probably just figure out how to do it. But then we open this up, and then there's their little hidey spots, and then there's the little tunnel, if I can get it, so nothing can get to them. But I think they're gonna have a nice little setup in there. I think. I'm just gonna have to shovel out some of this ground right here to make the gate work better. But I think it's gonna work. Of course, he saw me. No. Stay away. Let me close. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. I love it when he gives you side eye. Yeah, he's very judgmental. Hey, bud. All right. Hey, you want here? Let's see if we can get it. I want to see if I can catch it on camera. Hey, Duncan, come here. You can give me a kiss? You can give me a kiss? Yeah, I'll take it. Did you see that? He actually did it. All right. Now back up. Ew. Got mud on me. That is amazing. It's set up perfectly. Yeah. And see, even in between the little tunnel and all that stuff and this predator wire, the whole front and even the inside is all predator wire with the paneling on the outside. Pretty fancy. Ain't that right, bud? Oh, and then you can see where he's come over here and left his mark. He's chewed on it. Hank and Bodacious Daisy have the Hampshire mark. Oh, he gave you. Yeah, he did. He did. You put a lot of thought and care in your animals' enclosures. Nice job. It's a lot of work, but thank you. And then you got the man's. Look at his bachelor pad. That is set up. Ain't that right, bud? I mean, he's got a new sign. It says the pig pen. And then this, because somebody likes to try to manipulate locks. This one is just because we don't use it as much. It's locked just so no unauthorized entry and everything. But then I had to put this around it because he still likes to try to stick his nose through the sides of latches and then unlatch them. So, yeah. Is Dunk really safe from wild animals? Yes. Because for one, any sort of predator in this area, and it's not because we're saying Duncan's the biggest, baddest thing walking around here, but the predators in our area don't get very big. He's actually bigger than the black bears we have here. Biggest black bear that I've ever even seen or heard of in our area is about 400 pounds. Duncan almost doubles them. And as far as coyotes, we do get coyotes down. There's a creek right down here at the bottom, and they like to run up through here and then go up through the pasture back there. They generally don't come up in this area, but I know that just from being around coyotes all my life, there's no way they're going to be able to jump this fence because that's over 5 feet tall. And again, a coyote messing with an animal his size with his tusk would be a bad idea for them. And everything else, foxes and stuff like that, they're not going to come nowhere near. But yes, his barn completely closes up. He does have windows and all that good stuff, but yeah, nothing is getting into his barn. Mountain lions, there are mountain lions a little bit further north for us, but they are around. We get a lot of
big like thing around here. People claiming that there's not mountain lions or panthers here, and there are.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There was for so long people kept saying that there's no mountain lions or panthers in North Georgia. There are indeed, and now are they rare? Very rare, but yes, they're
so rare. We haven't had one screaming.
Yeah, they're actually that was about what, 10 years ago?
I don't know, but I was headed out there. I thought it was a one.
Yeah, there was actually somewhere. It was about right down in there. I'm assuming it was running the creek, but it sounded like a grown woman screaming at the top of her lungs, and then we finally figured out what it was. It was a panther. And then farther on back in the woods, you could still hear it screaming as it was running away. And I guess it came up on somebody, and we heard a gunshot really loud. So they are around. Yeah, we were outside, and we're like, oh, run inside, go. And then another thing that I didn't know or didn't realize we had around here until I started looking into it was those little weasels. Though I don't even know what they're really called, but it's like a ferret on steroids. It's a certain type, like a stoat or something, or I can't remember what it was. But yeah, all the predators around here, the biggest thing that we have is the black bears, and they're right at about 400. I'm looking for a sign that says fowl house or house of fowl for my ducks. Hey, I'll give you a hint. Get you a sublimation printer and you can make your own. Oh, I don't have it up here yet. I made Duncan a sign last night, actually. Let's see, just on mountain lions. Yes. Did I answer that? I'm not sure if I did. I want to say it's like basically Tennessee areas where they're mainly concentrated, I think. But we're not too far from it. Wild pigs. Yes, there are wild pigs in Georgia all over the place. They're up here. Yeah, they're mainly in middle and south Georgia, but they are up here as well. We don't see as many up here, but they are here. And I think Duncan's getting ready to make his nest. Are you giving up on us, dude? Duncan, you left a poopy. Oh, are you showing me you got a cluster? Look at it, he got a mouthful. Look at he came out, he had a mouthful of it. Was like, bleh. What you doing, bud? You getting ready to make your nest? What? I thought Duncan was 400 pounds, 800. Now, Duncan was 400 pounds 2 years ago. Is Duncan closed in his pig dominium in the summer at night also? We're going to probably during the summer, once the days start getting long, we'll let him stay out here really later at night. But at the end of the night, before we even go to bed, when we go to bed pretty late, we'll come down here and close him up. That's for, again, that's safety for him because we have neighborhood teenagers. And it's just for his protection. But yeah, but he has his air conditioner and everything right there. So But his exhaust fan right here, we can turn that thing wide open and open his windows, and it is like a or like a cyclone of air. Let's see. My mom has a Cricut machine. I'm gonna ask her for help. Yeah, see, there you go. Don't pay for something you can get made for a third or the price, or even free. He's such a goo. Yeah, he is. Our dogs usually keep the predator animals at bay for us. I would say ours do. Like Chris Anna's little 20-pound mini Australian Shepherd, like, has the heart of a lion, but she can't really do much. Well, she thinks she can. And then our standard Australian Shepherd, who's over 40 pounds, she's terrified of everything, so she's pretty useless. He's even got a windows in there. He does. He's got two, actually. He's got those, and they're tinted. I tinted them. But yes, we raise the windows for him sometimes on a nice brisk night. That's where the day's been like 80 or so, and then the night's going to be in the low 70s. I'll open his windows up, turn that exhaust fan on, and it's nice. Let's see. What a shame that you have to worry about what the neighborhood teens are doing. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just how it is. But he gets secured up every night. What you doing, bud? If you, yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, I'll shut him up. Are you showing off what you? Okay. Let's see. I have 3 little wiener dogs, and they think they're tough. Well, I mean, do you know the history of wiener dogs or Dachshunds? They have to be tough for what they were used, or what they were basically bred for. Is there a surveillance camera just in case? Yes, there is surveillance cameras all around him. He's making his nest right now. He doesn't know how he's going to do it. Sorry, I was getting a Dr. Pepper. I was going to ask about what kind of dogs y'all had. We had my brother's 50-pound pit chow, my mom's 100-pound chocolate lab. Yep, we've got a mini. Chris Anna has a mini Australian, and then Madeline's dog is a standard Australian. Is we laying down, buddy? Downward hog. And then Froggy68 says, hi. Hello, Froggy. Beautiful babies. Oh, you got tatering. We're going to throw you another brick of shavings in here, bud. No. I think it's just funny because they're sweet dogs. Wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah, I mean, when they're bred to basically go after badgers and everything in holes, they got to be tough. Piggy yoga. It's called poga. I don't know. I made that word up. It's probably a word. I know the history. I researched it before I got one. Coolest thing about those Dachshunds is, like you said, they're fearless. But it can also get them in trouble too, just like Chris Anna's little mini Australian. They have that heart of a lion and the growl of a lion, but they just generally, depending on what they're going after, don't have the weight to back it. Duncan, have you just had a long day? You gonna let me touch you now that you're laying down? Maddie's not in here. Can I get down here with you? Can I get down here with you? Look at your pretty eyes. You're so pretty. Thanks for another awesome live, Corey and Duncan. Good night, Duncan. Good night as well. Patricia, we're actually probably going to get off here soon too, because Maddie got off work a little bit early, and we may actually get to have some family time. Finn and her brother Jake, their litter was an accident. Oh, let's see. Yeah, a few weeks ago they thought it was a good idea to chase a possum. Hey, is it cool in there? Yes, it is. don't have the thing. That right there, hold on, let me get it turned. There it is. The AC unit over there has a display on it, but I don't have it turned on right now. But right now it's probably mid 60s in here right now. And then if it ever has a summer to where we know it's going to be really, really hot, there is a mount right there that we hook a fan onto, and it blows directly onto where he lays, and that's on top of his air conditioner. Let's see. Yeah, their mama was supposed to be bred to a chow chow. She went to the pit bikes. Oh, God. Oh, look at him. Look at the teethers. You want to smell me? Here, smell me. That's a good boy. And the only reason I do that is because he is laying down, and usually he knows when he's laying down. That's when I usually try to go after his hooves. And then, but Maddie's not here, because if Maddie was here, I wouldn't be down here doing this. Because when she's laying with him, he starts, just me touching him or coming near him, he starts growling. Jake looks more pit. Finn looks more chow chow. That's another breed too that can, again, all depends on how you treat them. But chow chows, them are some tough critters too. Duncan living better than half the neighborhood. Well, that's the thing. If we can make Duncan or even the goats' life just this much better than ours, it's a win for us. Because he can't make his own food. He can't go feed himself because of his, in his area. So we try to make sure he has everything he could ever want, ever need. Let's see, will he get any bigger? Carl, he could. But we work really hard with our feed manufacturer. We keep him on a hold feed, which is basically he gets his feed with his essential proteins and fat, and he gets a filler, which usually is oats, steamrolled oats, or beet pulp without molasses. We don't do anything with the molasses. And then he gets it's all show feeds. So he gets his, what we call timeout, or actually the product is called timeout, but basically it's a filler feed that has basically bare minimum nutritional value, because he's getting it from the filler oats and the other feed. It's just to make sure his belly's full, he's happy, and doesn't get growly. But yes, he could. His dad, Duncan's dad, also. Well, Duncan's dad is a boar. Duncan is not. So Duncan's dad has the drive, the testosterone drive, to help make his body stronger and everything. But his dad is 1,100 pounds. Yeah, that's his girl. Man, I think she owns the world. Absolutely, y'all are great. We try, but you can ask my daughter. The rule is, it doesn't matter if it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If she goes to sit down, which she doesn't do it, because we made that rule from the beginning, all of our animals, if you're sitting down to eat, first question you ask yourself, has he ate? Has the goats, have they ate? Has the dogs ate? If the answer to any of those, one or all, is no, you're not eating. Yeah, I'm dreading Pumpkin is probably going to weigh as much as Duncan. Ain't nothing to dread about. You just got to know that when they get the zoomies shaking their head, you step out of the way quickly, at a fast pace. But yes, getting back like I was saying, we make sure that because they are in our care, we love them dearly. If you're sitting down and eating, they haven't ate. You're going to get up, you're going to go feed them, and then you can eat. Animals eat first. Duncan, buddy, are you ready to go to bed? I'd say so. I'm going to give him a couple more scratches. Get a couple more scratches. He's a good boy. Yes. Here, you can have sniffies. You can have sniffies. As long as you don't try to use them as... Yeah, I see that nose. And while he'll try to pull it in so he can nibble. No. No. Honk, honk, honk. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Love you, buddy. Oh, you got eye budger. Let me get it. Let me get it. There we go. A good boy. We'll go pack him up for tonight, and then we'll go check on the goats because we got to pack them up for the night. So if y'all watch him just a second, I got to grab the lock bar. Let's see. There we go. Where's it at? Ah. Duncan, you packed all the shavings down in this thing. Y'all bear with me. I don't know how he does this. All right. Let me get... and if anybody ever wonders, yes, I know we've... few questions asked. Let's see. Hold on. Let me read this. Yeah, I learned from his dad. Yeah. He has to give you trouble. Yeah, well, what he does, he comes over here and he starts rooting up around this. Well, I've got a pole concreted down in the ground that this cane bolt goes into, and he likes to pack it full, or I have to go in here and drill it out. But yeah, anybody that asks if is Duncan safe at night, like earlier, we always just try to put it this way, the nicest way possible. If you can get around him before we find out about it, you're fast. Because, oh, here, we gotta do night nights. Duncan, night night. Let's see if I can get him to go. Oof. Duncan, night night, buddy. You good boy. But yes, Duncan is safe at night. He has his security system that we do arm every night. And then he has security cameras here. I'm not going to show it. We don't really show it, but there's one up top. There's one up top. There's that one. Right. Where'd it go? Oh, there's one. And there are two more that are out here. And once a gate opens, I know about the gate that's opened. I know which gate was open, what direction. So it's Fort Knox. Did y'all grow up caring for farm animals, or is it something you started as adults? I grew up, my wife was a city country girl. She lived in the city out here in the country. I grew up basically in chicken farm area, and all around us, that's all you smell year round, chicken houses. And I always wanted, growing up, I always wanted to work with animals just because I always loved them. But as far as caring for animals, I've just always had that soft spot for them. My wife as well, and then I guess that carried over to our daughter, because our daughter is very, very, very loving of animals, and except these turds. But yeah, now that we're adults, my wife and I and our daughter, we can do more now as adults to help animals the best we can. Duncan looks very content later. Have a good one, Randy. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, we were just able to do more as adults for animals. Because of the way everything is nowadays, you just do what you can to make their lives just even better. But let me go close these guys up. But we would love to have a farm, but we don't. All right, fellers, I gotta lock y'all up. But they have all their stuff too. Are the goats still bottle fed? They are. They had their bottles earlier, or we're actually at the, I think, 2-week drop-off point to where we start weaning them back. Because I'm wanting to say I think it's 2 weeks, they will actually get their last bottle and they won't get another bottle. I'm hoping that's 2 weeks from now. I'm hoping. Because it is very hard to bottle feed them when you, actually it's easy to bottle feed them. It's just when the bottle's dry, they like to scream and cry and let you know that they're not happy that it's empty. And they do it very loudly and proudly. But in here they have, I know everybody in here has already saw it, but they got all this room to run around and play while they're not out in their new home. And then they've got, if needed, fans, vents. There is a heater, and in the ceiling, you can't see it because it's the little vent thing. It's air conditioned. And here, I'm gonna lock this one up. This is just the escape door that we use. And then it's all powered, standalone right there from that, and the solar panel, and the generator. So, oh, they're so cute. Yeah, they are. They're pains sometimes, just because they're very needy. But that's okay. That's why we did it. And we also did it because my wife loves goats, and we don't have a farm. So this is the best we got. You run with what you got. Let's see. And all I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to get everything locked up, because when Madeline gets back, we will be able to actually have a sit down dinner together. But while we're waiting on her, we can still, because we're going to let Duncan do his thing and have his nights. We could pop back in, enjoy your family time. I'm going to as soon as Madeline gets back, but as soon as, why is this thing not turning? Night, Duncan. Love you, big boy. Have a blessed night, Duncan and family from Kentucky. You do the same. We are, it's rare we always get to sit down together, but here we will do this. I'll check back in with the goats. Let me turn this on. So we flip this little magic switch, and then they're gonna be like, me. Okay, no, they're not. Hey, you. Hey, you sideways pupil eyes, come here. They're not listening. That's okay though. I'm trying to, hopefully, before this next show season. Oh, and then I don't know if anybody's asked too, but there's a camera so we can watch them from inside. There's another one. But I have so many blankets I need to finish. I'm actually, when I go upstairs and actually get to sit down, I'm gonna start trying to look at making some funny signs for outside Duncan's fence. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure. Okay, that's locked. Those are locked. We'll go ahead and lock these up. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I have to go give them water. So let's go give them water. And Madeline's still not home. That's her parking spot. I crochet. It's why I asked about Duncan and blankets. Oh, I'm not that talented, so crochet away. I couldn't do it. Chris Anna actually, I think, could do it a little bit, but that's part of Duncan's insulation in his roof. When I fixed the leak, I was letting it fully dry. And then there's the bed of my truck. All the tools I've got laid out from working on the goat thing. It never stops. Yeah, I love making blankets. I can make signs, and that's about it. All right. Let's see if I can do this from up top. And of course it had mud in it. Let's try it again. First shot. You admire being able to being able to make signs? Well, I don't know if it's a gift or if I'm just really good at copy and pasting, because it's not like I'm designing things from scratch. I just know how to print them. All right, let me get this thing unlocked. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, I gotta check your water. Y'all have been drinking a lot of water. Don't mess with the bucket. Don't mess with, I'm doing this one-handed. Please don't go swimming in it, because that would be really bad. Ugh. And I'm gonna set this. Oh, there goes the phone again. There goes the phone again. Ugh. You jinxed yourself. Yeah. Oh, you want to see what a full show season looks like in one tack stall? Let me get this thing to unlock. There we go. Yeah. That's one show season in a tack stall. That's a lot. And all this has already been sanitized, sterilized, and it's got to go in the house. Yay. But, yay. Oh, and I think I can do it from here. Let me turn this off. Check this out. I did this for Madeline for her school colors, for when we tow in the trailer. The trailer has underglow. I did this myself too. Look at that. And even it has a green underglow in the wheel wells, but it doesn't cut on unless it's hooked up to the truck. But yeah, the trailer has green underglow. Pretty proud of it. I'm jack of all trade, master of none. But yeah, all this has to come out because that's full of feed. That's full of feed, 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 full. That's has a bag of feed inside of it. It's airtight. That's empty, thankfully, because that would stink. Yeah, this was all from Nationals, and it's got to be all pulled back out. It's a lot, but at least you're prepared. Yeah, pretty cool. See, you're an amazing person. I don't know if it's amazing or it's just because my ADHD kicks in and I just start working on stuff, or ADD, whichever one fits the bill, or whatever my doctor says. I don't remember. I wasn't listening. Here we go. Oh, and then that was my father-in-law's. He used that in his Jeep when he it didn't have a center console in it, so he used this. It's literally an old phone box. So it is now, since we don't have his Jeep anymore and he passed away, we wanted to keep this so he could be a part of it. And it is our electrical junction box for everything out here. Let's see. You put it to use. Yep, absolutely. Wasn't gonna let it go bad. So tonight we're gonna go ahead and hop off. Madeline's not here again, but I've got to work on her truck as soon as she, let's see, what does that say? He's a part of Duncan's life. Yes, actually, and that's actually a cool thing you say that, because the last trip that he actually got to go with us to, not all shows, but a faraway show at Nationals, was Perry with Duncan. And one of the things I remember down there when he came down there, because he was a great man. It really sucks. It really hurt the entire family that he's gone. But one of the things I remember is Madeline was so proud when she walked out of the arena with Duncan. Instead of taking him to the pens where, you house everybody up at, we had all of our tents set up outside, and she come walking up, and she had her ribbon from Duncan. She was just grinning ear to ear, and she come walking up, and my father-in-law just like biggest grin on his face. Give me 1 second. But he was just so happy to see Duncan make Madeline smile that much. And she come walking up to him with the tent. He sat down next to my father-in-law. She already taught him how to sit at that point. She actually sits down, or he sits down right next to where we were. And he looks at Madeline and goes, well, you and Duncan did a good job. And then he just looks over at Duncan and goes, good job, Duncan. And then Duncan just went, brr. And that was it. Like, that was like the biggest memory we had, or I have, from him at the last trip to Nationals. Nice work. I love the color under the trailer. You did great work for me. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't do hard work or great work. I just peel and stick, make sure the bottom of it's clean. He's always whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. What an awesome memory. Yeah, it was a really good memory. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm caught up now. But yeah, like I was saying, he was a great man, and sucks he's gone. Oh, well, all right, everybody, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna go upstairs and try to sit down for more than 10 minutes, because before I got sidetracked again, I was gonna say I gotta work on Madeline's truck when she gets here. I gotta put new fog lights on it and put her Georgia agriculture tag on the front of it. So wish me luck with all that. It's gonna be another long night, but at least I'll get to spend it with the family. But thank y'all for stopping in. I'm gonna hop off. Y'all have a great night.